Okay, and we're back again. This time we're gonna talk to Donnie here and go into the first dungeon and all that good stuff.
Underground water channel. So this goes outside of the town, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
Hey, Max, what are you cooking up?
Something's going on in the outside world.
What?
That Flotsam guy is threatening the mayor.
What? Why?
I'm not sure myself. Flotsam said it. The whole town's living a carefree life, not knowing what's going on outside. What does that mean?
Don't know.
Oh, you'll see.
But after Blackstone Railroad went out of service, no one's left town. And it's not that they don't leave. They can't leave. The reason why the mayor doesn't open the gate must be so that people don't see the outside world.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm going.
Huh? Going? Where?
To the outside world.
I'm leaving this town.
Hold on there. Seriously? But there's all kinds of weird creatures in the channel.
It's okay, I've got a wrench.
I can use this to fix things, but it makes a pretty good weapon, too.
Hold on a sec.
And he's gonna give us a pretty decent item.
Voila! This is my baby. But you'll need him more. It gets a little rowdy around here, so this guy will come in handy.
We get a gun.
It's okay.
Take it already.
Thank you, Donnie.
Classic gun, I think it's called, or something. Yeah. We get the classic gun. Use it the same way you use magic with the other character.
You're in the channel. If you get lost, just give me a buzz.
Gotcha.
Watch yourself, Max.
Yep. Donnie,
Okay, here we go. About to start the first dungeon.
Whatever you say. Huh? Hey, why do I have to stand watch?
Because you're not going.
Max?
sorry, Donnie, but I want to see the outside world with my own eyes. Chapter 1. To the outside world.
Alright, here we go. First dungeon, underground channel. Pretty short, but this is the map screen. The dungeon map screen, whatever you want to call it. And you just select what place you want to go to. You can't go to them unless you've beaten the one before them, obviously, but select the one you want to go to, push X, and you enter the level. And you have to go through a labyrinth of all kinds of stuff to get to the end.
Wow.
Max, come in. How's everything?
It's like a maze. Could get lost pretty easy here.
Okay, then you need to get the floor map. It should be in one of the treasure chests on that floor. The floor map will show you where you are on a particular floor. Shouldn't get lost if you have one. If you don't want the map in the way, you can turn it off and on with the select button. Alright, in order to get to the next floor, you need the gate key. I think the one in the channel's called the key handle. If you use the gate key on the exit for that floor, you can get to the next floor. Just keep doing that, you can get to the end of any dungeon. Got it, Max?
Roger, Donnie. I'll give it a try.
Okay, Clearing dungeon floors. To advance to the next floor, you must clear the current floor by getting the gate key from a monster and using it at the exit. If you fulfill certain conditions when you clear floors, you receive medals. Which I'm not going to be going for a lot of medals, at least not yet, because it's difficult at the very beginning. You can view these conditions by choosing Move on the main menu and then selecting the floor you wish to view. The medal holder in the item menu shows how many medals you have. There may be a surprise if you collect enough medals. Which I've never really collected enough medals to do that before, so maybe we'll try that in this playthrough. Pick up, you hold down the block button and push X. Usually you can find some items in these boxes and stuff down here, like bread or whatever, to heal you. Also, aside from just the floor map, you can collect a lot of other items from treasure chests, one of them being the magic crystal, which, if you combine that with the map, would you stop jumping backward? It will show you everything in the dungeon, and also show you where every enemy is in the dungeon. Like here, they'll show you here. See? Now everything's highlighted on the map, including enemies, treasure chests, and other things. So if you mix that with the map itself, you should be pretty well off and not have to worry about getting lost or anything. When you kill enemies, they drop these blue orbs, which will be explained later on in the game itself, but I might as well do it now. It's pretty much your weapons experience points, and your weapons will level up when you get that blue bar full up there. This is by your weapon health. Channel key, okay. And when you level up a few times, you can synthesize items that you've collected in a dungeon into your weapon. Okay, you can synthesize them into your weapon like this. You can spectrumize it, and then you can combine it with the weapon to increase its stats. And to upgrade the weapon, you have to get certain stats, which I'm going to be going for this one just because it's better. But once your stats get high enough, you can build it up to the next level of weapon, and pretty much own everything. Ow. Seriously? Quit jumping backward, you little pansy. We're gonna try to get the battle wrench upgraded to the drill wrench in this dungeon, which I usually try to do. Just because it'll be really useful when we get to the next dungeon, which is a lot harder than this one, as you can imagine. See, like that. I got repair powder out of that. Stupid clowns. I'm just gonna take him with me. Yeah, I'll just kill him. Okay, as you can see, my weapon leveled up. Okay, I just explained that a minute ago. When your weapon levels up, you gain synthesis points, which are down there at the bottom. And you can use those to synthesize these spears, like I said before, into the weapon itself and upgrade its stats. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Still not even strong enough to get this one, which is the weaker, but we'll get there eventually. Now this can be good or bad depending on if you get Devil or Angel. Okay. Angel gives you a random good thing, like it'll either heal you, completely repair your weapons, or give you experience like it just did for me. And if you get Devil, it can do the opposite of that. It can poison you, it can cut your health in half, it can bring your health down to 1 point if it wants to. It can break your weapons, do whatever it wants to you, so you definitely don't want that to happen. I usually don't worry about the gun too much on this first dungeon because it takes forever to level up, and it's just easier to level it up on the next dungeon when you get more experience from enemies. So I usually just don't use it at all unless it's against an enemy that is weak to piercing attacks. 100 crystals that increase your beast stat, which makes it so your weapon does more damage against beast type enemies like those rats and stuff. Here's where you use the channel key to open these doors. Which, oh my god, there's a lot of enemies in here. Bread, that's good. Something weird. Like I have that item equipped up there, the bread. Whenever you pick up more of that item, it doesn't automatically equip, so you have to do it yourself. Which kinda sucks sometimes, but oh well. You'll get over it. Another reason I don't like to use the gun very much is because for every shot, it gets closer to breaking. Like the wrench, you can hit him 2 or 3 times before its health goes down at all. The gun, every shot, it brings down its health, so it breaks really easily. And I don't think I have a whole lot of gun repair powder right now. Oh, I guess I do have a little bit, but... See, I can build it up now. But I'm not going to do that, because I'm just going to skip all the way to the level after that, because why not? I'm doing plenty of damage right now. Bombs, as you can imagine, just do heavy damage to whatever you hit them with. Or hit with them, whatever. Always break these crates, you never know what you'll find. Antidote. Another antidote. Which is good because the frogs in this dungeon can poison you, and you do not want that at all, because it doesn't wear off over time. You have to cure it or die, one of the two. The more you level up your weapons, the longer it'll take for them to actually get to the next level. Which is why it's taking so long to get to level 3 now. But as you can see, I'm doing a lot more damage than I was before, which is really nice. You definitely want to keep your weapons, keep upgrading your weapons as much as you can. Because later on in the game, the enemies get crazy strong. And if you don't have a good weapon, you're pretty much screwed. And you'll have to go back and grind for levels and whatever.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
I always try to clear the dungeon of every monster every time because, well, your weapons will level up a lot more that way. Unless, like, I'm poisoned, or really hurt or something and I really need to get to the end of the dungeon, I'll just try to get the gate key and get out as fast as I can. But that's only if, like, I really need to. Okay. Well, that was the first level of the dungeon.
I pressed on, deeper into the underground channel. I had said I want to see the outside world to Donnie, but there was a second reason why I wanted to go there.
Your flounder, sir. Bon appetit.
Max, where are your manners? Eat your dinner.
Father? I'd like to ask you something.
Yes? What is it?
About Mother. Where is she?
I'm sure I told you this already. Your mother is doing important work far away from here.
But what's the name of the town, and what job is she doing there?
It's nothing for you to worry about. Eat your dinner.
This is just how you always are. You don't tell me anything.
Young sir? Would you like me to go after him, sir?
Leave him be.
Okay, well, that's enough for this episode. It's been about 15 minutes again, so I'll see you guys next time when we take on the second floor. See you then.